Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Real Reviews. Today I have a very, and I mean very special beer for you today. This is the first time I've ever spent this much on one can of beer, $12. This is the Bozo beer by Eviltwin Brewing. First off, I'd like to say I like the can art. It's got the faces of two individuals, looks like men, perhaps a little mischievous and scientific in their aspect. So I like that. A little bit of mental stimulation with the art. Now, as you can see, this is 1 pint and has a whopping 17.2% alcohol by volume. This is an imperial stout malt beverage with natural flavors added. Enjoy this rich, ridiculous, and screw-ballish imperial stout with hints of molasses, lactose, chocolate, almond, hazelnut, vanilla bean, cinnamon, we're not done yet, oak spiral, chili, marshmallow, muscovado sugar, and coffee made for bozos. Well, I'm not sure if I'm a bozo, but I think I might want to be one. I have to say, this beer has more ingredients than I've ever seen in any beer I've ever had in my entire life. This is distributed by 12% LLC from Brooklyn, New York, produced and canned for Eviltwin Brewing at Westbrook Brewing Co., Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Truly amazing. Again, Bozo beer by Eviltwin Brewing. Just chock full of ingredients, super strong. This is the second strongest beer I'll have had in my life so far. So let's give it a try. Whew. Now, right off the bat, it looks brown and dark, typical of a stout. Has a thick consistency to it. It smells delicious. I'm immediately getting the chocolate and the coffee in the scent. I mean, there's so many ingredients, it's really hard to discern all of them. I mean, a little bit of the molasses, and like, it definitely looks lactose based in its consistency. You know, a little bit of the cinnamon. Really faint with the oak spiral. A little bit of marshmallowy. And, well, you know, I'm not really able to tell the sugar. It does have coffee notes again, if I didn't say that already. So let's give this a pour. Alright, as we can see, nice and dark, typical of a stout, with that lovely brownish head. Decent head, nice and foamy, not too overbearing and not too small. Again, smelling the notes that I had described earlier. Now in more unison. Now what I do notice though is I can smell a very intenseness to it. Whew, yeah, that's the alcohol alright. So yes, you know, a beer with 17.2%, you're definitely going to notice it just off the notes of smelling right off the bat before you even taste it. So I cannot even tell how strong it'll be when I taste it, and like the lactose becoming more prevalent in the notes of smell. It just, wow, it smells really intense. I mean, just, ooh, not used to smelling a beer, and I'm like having to take a step back. Getting lightheaded almost just freaking smelling the beer. Ooh. Yeah, so very chocolatey, very coffee. You know, I could taste like the lactose in it, and like it's got sweetness to it. A little more refined since they're using the muscovado sugar, hazelnut, vanilla bean, the almond, all these on my tongue at the same time, complementing each other. Who would have thought you could put this many ingredients in a beer and it would work out well? So I have to say, I'm very impressed with this beer. Not too fanatic about the price, but in order to have this caliber of beer, there's no way around it. Like, it doesn't matter where you go. It's going to be expensive either way. So you either pay to enjoy, or all you can do is window shopping. Very strong. I mean, just, I had like maybe a sip or two already, and I'm already starting to feel the effects of the alcohol. It's really strong. But like, even though it has such a high alcohol content, and I can smell it, you don't really taste it too much. Like, it's not disgusting, it's not overbearing, and it's just so many flavors intertwined. Simply amazing. So again, ladies and gentlemen, Eviltwin Brewing, Bozo beer with a whopping 17.2 ABV, Imperial Stout with natural flavors added. I hope you've all enjoyed this review. I hope you try this beer if you're willing to and are able to. And I'd just like to thank you all for your support. Excuse me. Please like and subscribe. This is Real Reviews signing out, and cheers to good beers.